Here we are in the Wyndham World Cup. We're in the specialized factory racing pits, and I've just installed an XX1 group on Yaroslav's bike. You know, for someone like him, for a cross-country racer, to get rid of the two rings and have a dedicated single-ring drivetrain that still has more range than the 10-speed drivetrain with built-in chain retention, and you get a smoother, quieter bike with less weight and all the gears they need.
I think the XX1 is very easy, just one shifter on the right. It's pretty light, working perfect. I'm really happy from this system because I think it's future of mountain biking.
So we're here in Val d'Isere, and we just finished installing an XX1 group on Emily Batty's bike. So she'll be the last of the 3 SRAM athletes that'll be racing the entire XX1 drivetrain for this World Cup and the Olympics. And we're looking forward to hearing her feedback on riding the single ring setup and the increased gear range of the XX1 cassette.
You know, I had a phenomenal start, and I was able just to carry that forward, and throughout the whole race I was never short gears. I always had that last gear to jump into if needed. Descending I can still pedal, and it's extremely quiet. You know, we had a lot of high speed ski hill descents, so normally we would hear a lot of chatter, but it's dead silent. So it went really well, and had great legs and great feelings leading into London Games in 2 weeks' time.
I was in the lead of the first lap, and then Fontana and Florian catch me again, and we're quite a strong leading group, and I had really dry tires on, and started to rain after the first lap, and yeah, it was quite tricky. I used the whole gear range because when it started to rain, it got quite slower the whole race, and so I used really the small gears. Now we know as well it's working as well if it's muddy and dirty, and it's awesome that you have such a big gear range with just one ring in the front, and it was the perfect setting for this race here.
London was the big test for XX1. They used the wide range cassette for climbing and the descending. You could see in the final sprint that Yaroslav had plenty of speed to make the pass on Nino.
Yeah, the Olympic race was a hard battle between Fontana, Yaroslav, and me, and now I'm really happy about my silver medal. It was one of my best races, and really fast course, so there was no need for a second ring in the front, so it was the best choice.
Grip shift is very easy and really fast, and I can brake and shifting together in one moment. And I rode 36 teeth in the front and 10 to 42 in the back, and I think it was a good combination for this course.
Okay, so we're here in the World Champs in Saalfelden, and just kind of the continuing story of XX1. We're real confident now that the drivetrain has been proven by these athletes. They're comfortable with it, and the course here is a little different than it was in London. A little more technical, more steeper climbs, so everybody's kind of gone down a little bit in chainring size by 2 teeth just to give themselves a little bit easier climbing gear, especially with a little bit slick conditions that we have this morning. And so far we've had no issues with the mud. Chain retention's been great. The cassette's not filling up. Everything's working smooth.
Did my last training run a few minutes ago, and it's still a bit wet in the forest, so it's quite technical, the descent, and yeah, right after it's coming in uphill, and you need the whole range of the XX1, but it's still enough, and I would say I had the right choice with the XX1. I have the 38 in the front with the range from 10 to 42 in the back. It will be enough, and